full and the water is just watering them from the rain. Erosion is gonna like if that, imagine over time, I don't dig anymore. It begins to erode and fill in this, and this isn't as deep, but this becomes more shallow. All that stuff, all that rocks breaks down into smaller rocks, smaller pieces of sand, more clay. So we've gotten some rain. It's not high enough to connect the two. It's pretty much only tadpoles and mosquito fish in these pools of water. Their main purpose is just to catch rainwater for fruit trees, but also not be a breeding ground for mosquitoes. It's a wild grapevine. I'm gonna have to find some time and get back out here finishing this project up here. A lot of the little oak trees are doing good that are on the row. So there's a little oak tree. You can make it, little buddy. The baby chickens are still doing pretty good. There's a whole bunch of, it's real deep. It's just not that big across. A whole bunch of mosquito fish in there. For whatever reason, they breed like crazy in there. And there's always plenty of them. These blueberries have done really good this year. Having sawdust around them. A fox ate my watermelon and my grapes. Well, I ate most of the watermelon. The fox didn't get but one of them. Some more lavender seeds. I ought to harvest most of that lavender seed and try to grow some lavender. I'm not even going to get it right now because I know I forget it in my truck. I need to come back with a bag to put in. I checked the bees earlier. The bees are doing fine, which is good. I wish these trees weren't so yellow, but the rain has helped them. It's about to be time to pick up. Hey, Ravenheart. It's about to be time to pick up Brittany. This peach tree here, it didn't really get hurt too bad. It gets plenty of water. Real low spot right there. But I don't want to really put too many peach trees in the bottom like that because I don't want the roots to rot. But that one's done pretty good. This little olive tree is still doing all right through the hot summer. Most of the time, if the top of the olive tree winds up dying, it comes back from the stump. Most of the olive trees were a bigger size than that. There's a little avocado tree over there that made it through the winter time, believe it or not. I remember what I was going to do. I was going to check on these little oak trees. Here's the coffee plant. That's a banana right there. Some little bananas. That's a coffee plant. Those are coffee plants. A little earlier because I'm going to pick up Brittany from work. She worked till 7. Where's that? I got a mint plant somewhere. Almost there it is. It's right there. I just set that out there. Let it drain and water that mint plant. That plant's pretty tough. Don't have to be babied that much. I don't really have time to water the trees. I'm just going to look and see about how high the pond is right now. Hello, crow. I ain't never seen these crows catch a bullfrog yet, but they try. They team up and they try, but the bullfrog seems to always be able to jump in the water faster. I don't know if you heard one, but one just croaked and jumped in the water, but I didn't get it on camera. I tell you what, you tie a rope across the pond and get on one of them inflatable boats where you can pull across the rope instead of using an oar, and you can zip across that pretty quick. What's that bird saying up there? They just always telling everybody's business. Every one of these birds, they just tell everything they know to everybody. So, oh, little bullfrog just hopped in there. I'm wondering. I need to bring that back. Those pallets are so I can get water from the pond in a bucket without having to be like down in the mud. I cannot have any kind of lotuses or water lilies or anything like that. Some animal is eating them, and fire ants got on one of them and just ate them. They just swam across to them and ate them. There's a place of mud between the pond and the swamp. The crows like to just stomp around their feet in the mud, maybe to cool off, maybe it feels good on their feet, maybe they're dancing. I don't know what they're doing over there. Okay, so we got enough runoff water from the rain that my little man-made creek is flowing right now. Hello, Levi Hatchett. Is that Hackett? I don't know how to say your name. Apologize if I'm mispronouncing it. I knew. Hello, crow. Yeah, there's a crow in that song in there, and the willow trees back there. One just flew over my head. Anyway, they're gonna get a little bit of attention. They're used to me telling them hello. They're gonna get noticed. They're not so scared of me no more. I planted these elephant ears by here because I figured they'd just take care of themselves close enough to water, and it seemed to have worked. And when the Hurricane Helene threw all these trees down, it missed my elephant ears. That whole tree beside it tore up and all them roots come up too, and he's fine because I guess he's flexible enough. I just about got my chainsaw fixed. It really is fixed. I just gotta, I just want to change the tension on the chain just a little bit before I run it. And I'll get all this cutting out of my way so I can start maintaining this old swell creek and cutting out some of these trees along it to let the light in, and then planting fruit trees beside this. Pretty much had most of the water out that way funneled to a point, and all the water off this hill funneled to a point and damming it up back there. So instead of it just running off and out, it comes down here, goes into the pond, overflows on this side and runs out. And so it just, and instead of water just sliding off the land, it soaks where the trench is dug out, and that dirt put on this side, it compresses and holds water and soaks and absorbs water that is eventually going to go in the fruit trees and the nut trees and be pulled up out of their leaves into the air. And their roots will eventually go deep enough to bring water from deeper down more up. The tree itself will be like a structure in the air that water will condense on and run down. And really, trees don't really... Oh, there's Brittany. But I'm going to have to...